Hello and welcome to CGTN's live stream. I'm CGTN reporter Zhang Siran. Today is the first day of the 32nd Harbin International Economic and Trade Fair in northeastern China's Harbin city of Heilongjiang Province. It's been 3 years since the last fair, and this year, nearly 1,300 companies from over 35 countries and regions are back here to attract Chinese consumers. In today's live stream, we'll be taking you to the exhibition area to find out more about the exhibited products and gadgets from around the globe. We'll also be getting a taste of winter sports and forest foods. What's more, the avatars of the cute mascots Haha and Qiaqia are also waiting to interact with us. So without further ado, let's go. The Harbin city, which we are at now, is also known as the Ice City of China. So at our first stop today, we're going to explore the local winter sports scene and its economic impact. What you're seeing now is the quite, I would say, quite hectic area of the exhibition at the fair. And at our first stop, we also have a special guest speaker who is Li Qingjiang, Director of Resource Department Division from Department of Culture and Tourism of Heilongjiang Province. Okay, now we're seeing our first stop. From the screen, you can see the attractions of the snow and winter sport economy. And also here, quite a lot of elements of snow and ice. Let's see. 李初你好 ，Here's our guest speaker. 先和我们的观众朋友们打个招呼吧，李初。
你好，大家好。
今天特别开心能来到我们这个现场，今天也请到您给我们直播前的观众也来做一个介绍，我们这个非常有冰雪元素的这样的一个展馆。
欢迎大家来到我们冰雪经济的展区。冰雪经济展区呢，我们共分为4大板块，包括冰雪旅游、冰雪文化、冰雪体育和冰雪装备。我们这次展的主题呢是拥抱冰雪，共享快乐。
我们从哪里开始看起？我们先从这边来看一看。这个是我们很有哈尔滨特色的一些那个文创。
这个是我们省旅游集团斥资打造的黑龙江礼物的这么一个文创产品，它涵盖了全省几大门类、几千种的商品，涵盖了全省13个地市的各个地市的优秀的文创产品。在去年呢，它的线上销售额达到了几千万。
Okay, so now we're seeing is the souvenirs or like the cultural and creative products with the local specialty of ice and snow tourism and winter sport economy. They're actually quite popular online and reached a high volume of sales last year. And 它是几十个城市的是吗？13个城市。So it's not only inspired by Harbin City, but also 13 other cities in the province.
这个位置呢，我们汇聚了黑龙江省的优质的旅游资源，打造了这个展区、展馆，包括我们这个展位的一个核心的一个网红打卡地。
So here is kind of like a photo spot for the visitors. You can find all the elements of the provincial tourism industry at here, like the cathedral we're seeing, and a snowman, and also ice flakes. 那个是那个
雪人，这是个雪人，后面是索菲亚教堂。
认出来了。
我们这个位置呢，今天在开馆以来呢，迎来了各家媒体，包括自媒体，在我们这儿进行一个打卡。
所以现在我们也来了。
对，欢迎。我们再往这边走，再往前走。
So, we learned that a lot of visitors and also our media counterparts are here this morning, and we're here now. So
这边的展区呢，就是我们冰雪装备的展区。这边我们汇聚了省内，包括越野滑板，包括越野滑雪板、雪服、雪杖、服饰等相关的一些冰雪装备。
我们走近看一看。Okay, now we have this section is definitely for sports lovers, especially winter sport lovers, where you can see a lot of quite fancy and cool equipments for winter sports. Here we have the boards and snow boots, coats, and also sticks. This one actually caught my attention. 这个是一个什么神奇的装备？越野
滑板。
It's kind of like roller coaster, but off-road, so much cooler, I'd say.
这是一个夏季训练的用的越野滑板。那么这个雪板呢，是我们冬季下了雪之后呢，进行越野滑雪的一个冬季滑雪板。
Oh, so it actually goes beyond winter sport. These are for summer, so it's the piste. During summer, we can use the roller coaster and the boards for winter. So it's definitely being expanded throughout the year, not only in winter, but also you can have fun and enjoy the sports during summer.
向前那个区域。
Okay, so the next exhibition area, 这个就是滑雪的装备。
这些也是滑雪装备，包括滑雪服、头盔和一些相应的一些滑雪装备。
So here we're seeing the skiing equipment where you can see the helmet and coat, and also, the other elements or the other equipment for skiing. This is like off-road skiing. Wow, quite challenging. 这是原来比赛的照片是吧？
这是我们哈尔滨引进的芬兰雪洞越野滑雪的这么一个比赛，号称是世界前四大雪系，滑野雪的越野滑雪。
高级选手了。So it's not in like a resort, so it's much more challenging, I guess, for beginners, but therefore like a professional skiers. 然后
这个区域呢，是我们冰壶展示的一个区域。然后我们这边呢还有一个体验区，也欢迎我们体验一下。
Okay, now it's sports time. We're from here. So this is curling. I guess many of our viewers have already recognized the sport. I think it's 其实在中国冰壶还是就是不是那么的普及，但是慢慢在越来越普及。
对。
So it's getting much more popular here in China. Okay, we're watching a demonstration first. 这个就是他先示范一下。
对，也欢迎主持人去体验一下。
我们跟您一起试一次。Okay, we will try for ourselves in a minute. 它那个规则是跟那个正式比赛是一样的。但是开始我们先看一下，就是。因为这里不是冰嘛，就是它是怎么能在地上？我们拿一个先给观众看一下那个，对，我们先看一下这个吧，就是so now we're definitely not on an ice rink, and how is this kind of moving so smoothly? Here are the secrets.
真正的冰壶呢，它是花岗岩的，这个呢是硬塑做的，它下面有滑轮，这样的话我们在脚平的地上呢，就可以完成这个冰上冰壶的这种。普及这种运动，
就是说它是一个室内冰壶，就
对，这是一种大众普及的一种运动和一种娱乐形式。
So it's for the popularization of curling, and we're seeing this one is made from plastic, and also here are some small, I'd say, rollers, so that to make sure it can being played on just a playing ground, not only on the ice rinks, and it's making people can be accessed by more people.
好的，我们可以体验一下。
Okay, now it's sports time. 那我们没有教练这么厉害，应该拿不了那个。好，我们来试试。这还有挺大劲儿的。It's harder than it looks. 就是在这个线后面是吧？在这个线。Okay, this is the starting line. Okay. 还挺难的，感觉我再试一次。这地好像不平啊。It's definitely harder than it looks. 这个算成功了吗？
这个算帮助别人成功。
帮助别人成功了I just helped our guest speaker to gain one more point. 好难呀。那我如果现在要得分，应该怎么做？
应该是看您是在哪个方向了。您要是您使用的是黄壶的话，就是把红的打出去，然后您的壶进大本营。
就是要分清这个颜色。那我们最后再试一次吧。最后说从边上试一次。在这儿对吧？行了吗？好吧，还需要再练一练，Definitely practice makes perfect. So it's kind of like a mimic for the actual curling game. But yeah, maybe I need to get one and practice at home. 谢谢教练，试了一下，好难呀，看起来它这个地不太平，感觉， 以后多练练，为了让大家多练嘛，才有这个的。
对，我们逐渐会普及的。因为在黑龙江冰壶运动呢，也作为一种大众普及的一项运动了。我们的伊春市呢被评为中国冰壶之乡。
哦，
伊春市，黑龙江的伊春市是中国冰壶之乡。
It's so Yichun City in Heilongjiang Province is called home for curling in China. 是为什么会就是说那边是
冰球运动普及的非常广泛？对对对，包括今年的全国赛季的第一站首站比赛是在我们伊春市开战的。
So 它是一个全国那个锦标赛吗？
对对对，首站比赛。
The national championship game, like the first stop, will be there, and it's really popular in Yichun City. We can all stay tuned for the games.
我们往下一个区域走。
好。
这边展示的呢是我们蚕丝的手工的冰雪画，它是由我们的绣娘一点一点去绣出来的我们这个冰雪画。
So what we're looking at now is not photos of these winter scenes. They are actually like sewing art crafts on silk. 但是很逼真，感觉像照片一样。
对，这现在是我们的一个非遗产品。绣一幅画呢，大概需要一个人需要半年的时间。
So just getting one piece done requires the worker to work for almost half a year, like 6 months. You can get a art piece like this. So it's definitely one of the cultural heritages.
它的每一个点呢，都是用蚕丝一点一点去绣上的，用蚕丝绣上的。
哇，看这些细节还很那个。
对对对。
Look at the details. You can tell it's sewed on silk. So if you look at here, it's different from just a photo. 就是跟照片还是很不一样的，细节挺多。
对对对，很细腻的。好的，我们往下一个方向。
好的，我们再到下一个地方看看。在这边，那个是滑雪。
这个位置呢，我们做了一个5环奥运的一个运动的一个整体形象，在今天冬奥的，我们做了一个5环冬奥的这么一个形象。然后在今天早上整个哈家会启幕的时候呢，我们也邀请了2位世界冠军来为我们冰雪竞技助力。
天哪，我们错过了好多。So actually, here this morning there are 2 champions from 2022 Beijing Winter Olympic that's here to promote winter sports. It looks like we need to go for social media too. 我们要去社交媒体上再看一看，肯定很。
一位是我们空中技巧自由滑雪的空中技巧的世界冠军，还有一位是速度滑冰的1500米的世界冠军。
Skiing and 我都。这个具体的项目可能就是一个是双板那个空中自由技巧，还有短道速滑so it's skiing and speed ice skating 其实说到短道速滑，这个就是速滑的鞋。Speaking of which, these are the boots for speed skating. 那它是特殊在哪里？
对，然后这个区域呢，我们就介绍了一下我们这个黑龙江的黑龙冰刀。黑龙冰刀呢，是我们省内从冰雪装备来说是一个规模很大的一个规上企业，它生产滑轮鞋、冰刀鞋、滑雪板、单板和双板。
就是一个算是老字号的那种。
对，一个老字号了，而且它的产品呢，在国内这个装备来说，应该是说顶尖的。
Okay, so what we're seeing now is a brand name after the province, like Heilongjiang, so it's Heilong. And these blades, also the roller skating, like for roller skating, for ice skating, for speed skating, these boots are of top level nationwide. It's kind of like a time-honored brand locally.
我们必须经济展区的整体的情况基本上是这样。
感谢您，大家肯定有喜欢滑雪的观众，可能也会来这边打卡，然后
去体验一下。到我们冰雪经济展区呢，欢迎到这边打卡，感受一下我们黑龙江冰雪氛围的，给大家带来的这种沉浸式的这种体验和感受。
好，谢谢李处长给我们介绍，谢谢您。好，谢谢。
欢迎来。好，拜拜。
Saying welcome to Heilongjiang to have fun with winter sports. 好 ，Thank you， 谢谢。 Okay, so now we get like a picture of our first stop, which is the winter sport economy. And now we're actually going from white snow to green forest. Follow us to go to the next stop. We all know that Harbin city is the ice city of China. It's also the capital of Heilongjiang Province. And here we can find rich forestry resources, as lucid waters and lush mountains are invaluable assets. So at our next stop, we're going into the deep forest and find out how it nurtures the local people with nutritious and organic foods and ingredients. Before the live stream, I also looked it up online and find that China aims to establish a relatively complete modern forest and grass industry system by 2025, with the output of value reaching 9 trillion yuan. That's about 1.41 trillion US dollars. So, which means that to maintain a balanced ecological system and also to advance the economic development is attached with great importance in China and especially in Heilongjiang Province. Here is our second stop. We also invited a guest speaker, Song Guozhong, Chief Engineer from Heilongjiang Forestry and Grassland Administration. Let's go and talk to him. See where. Okay, let me.你好，那先和我们的网友朋友们打个招呼吧。
大家好 ，Hello everyone。
好，我们采访的这位嘉宾，他现在可以，
我找他一下。
Okay, just 1 minute before our guest speaker arrived. We can actually start from here because I'm already seeing the posters and images and also the ingredients here. I think it's called like in Chinese. 9珍18品, like 27 ingredients and maybe delicacies from the forest. And there's this saying goes that we need to utilize the natural resources by the given circumstances. So I guess here, it's definitely we are benefiting or utilizing the gifts from forests. 宋总你好，这次可以和网友们打个招呼了。
各位网友大家好，我在黑龙江。
This is our guest speaker. 那宋总，我们刚才其实已经给大家剧透了，这里是9珍18品。您再具体来给我们讲一讲，为什么是这个9珍18品吧？
是这样的，黑龙江有丰富的森林资源，全省森林总面积2100万公顷。黑龙江丰富的森林资源里面有丰富的森林食物资源。我们据统计，黑龙江的森林食物资源有700多种。我们这次呢选出的9珍18品是中国工程院院士李玉牵头，有多位专家参与，从龙江700多个森林食物品类中选得出27款9珍18品。那么9珍包括啥呢？
我们先给大家翻译一下这一段，给观众我们走近一点看So these 27 ingredients are actually selected from over 700 different types of forest foods, and it's endorsed by engineers and like top engineers in the country. These are also 他们就是可以说都是很有营养，然后有机的是吧？具体介绍一下。
包括猴头菇、松茸、灵芝、野生蓝莓、蜂蜜产品、林下参、毛尖蘑、刺嫩芽，这是9珍。
Okay, so we're seeing it from here. The 9 ingredients here are like the 9 delicacies. They are like rare and also quite nutritious. That's why it's called 9 delicacies. 因为它们就是很难找到，是吧？所以
珍稀、珍贵、珍馐，以这个为选定标准，评入9珍18品的9珍里。
So it's like the 9 precious ingredients， 就是那个珍就是珍贵的，
就是珍贵，对。
那接下来这18种
18品呢，这里包括红松子、黑木耳、白花枝、榛子、西洋参、刺五加、北五味子、椴树蜜、蓝靛果、树莓、沙棘、紫苏、黄芪、平贝、板蓝根、赤芍和黄精。 这些花品呢也都是龙江森林食物非常好的食物。
So these are like 18 different kinds of ingredients and products that's quite popular and of high quality, of high nutrition here in the province. 就是它们可能就更大众。
更大众一些，而且呢能形成很大的量产。我这里九珍石花品大多都是药食同源的，就说营养价值很高，然后呢还有一定的保健的作用。
好的。So these are relatively not that rare, and they're ready for like mass production and also industrialization. So that's why they're called 18 top ingredients. 那我们其中要不再找就是简单的几样比较有特色的，然后或者我们到展台这边吧，到展台这边我们每个就是介绍简单的几样，然后可以给大家看一下。
说重点，说就和我全国就是有5个啊，有5个全国第一，有3个世界第一，我再单给你介绍。
好，那我们是在这里
说介绍吗？好。
那我们现在说吧。
黑龙江的森林食物在全国有5个第一。
There are 5 top 1 nationwide of the forest foods in Heilongjiang Province.
对。
I need to refer to my notes. 我这真要看一下笔记，这个还挺难的。
红松子儿、野生蓝莓。
好的，So ripe pine nut and wild blueberries and 蓝靛果。蓝靛果，这个是蓝莓吗？
不是蓝靛果。
I actually don't know. I don't.
蓝靛果。这蓝靛果。
I actually don't know even how to pronounce indigo fruit, perhaps. 然后还有
呢，还有黑木耳。
like black fungus. This one I know.
4、5家。这5个品种
Chinese medicines
在全国第一。另外这5个品种当中，蓝靛果、黑木耳和刺骨家全世界第一，全世界的产量第一。
Okay, so this one is also like the top quality around the world. I guess it's a bit difficult to actually know the terms or exact names of these ingredients, are because some of them are also ingredients for Chinese medicine. So it's not only like forest foods, but also it have these like healing effects, and it's part of Chinese tradition. Like we eat what's good for our health, what's benefit for us. So. 好，那接下来我们抓紧时间看一看每个展台的我们那个亮点的一些，简单给大家讲一讲。
这个，这就是野生蓝莓的原浆。这个是野生蓝莓呢，是我刚才说野生蓝莓是主要产自于大兴安岭，它是。黑龙江很有稀少的一个产品，每年的产量大约只有2.8万吨，只有大兴安岭产。对。
So this is like raspberry, and here in the province, the annual volume of production is 2.5吨 ，it's like 2.5 2.8万吨。
只有大兴安岭有野生蓝莓
，like 28,000 tons, or 280 tons perhaps. Pardon my math. Okay, so that's.
刚才给你介绍看，你看。
原浆是吧？
原浆
like a syrup from the fruits.
这是沙棘。这是沙棘。
This is juice from sea buckthorn. 这个不是一个沙漠的。
它也不是这个，它现在呢应该是在我们黑龙江广泛的种植，这个全省的面积应该在30万亩左右，主要在牡丹江和这个绥化等地有一定的种植。
So it's widely planted throughout the province. It's like 300,000. Chinese acres, Chinese mu of this fruit. here we're going for the birch juice. 这什么味道？
天然的保健饮品。然后呢，它含有多种氨基酸和对身体有益的各种营养元素。然后呢，它有抗衰老、护肤、养颜。哦。
好。These are like birch juice, which you can tell from the installation. It's being extracted from the trees. And 桦树其实也是，就是这里也讲了，是省比较丰富的一种
化石资源。每年的云采量应该是在5800万吨以上。我们按10%可以利用的话，每年可以提供原料大约是580万吨。
Okay, let's move on. So it's being wide planted throughout the province.
菌类，猴头菇。
These are like mushrooms,
猴头菇
different types of mushrooms.
它的营养价值非常高。我们主要产地在牡丹江市的海林市。
I think this. I did look it up last night. It's called Hericium irradiaceus. Pardon me if I didn't get it right, but this is the term or the exact name of this mushroom, and it's the first one among the 9 delicacies. 那它为什么是珍品？就是说是很难采到吗？还是说是营养价值？
营养价值特别高。
Okay, so it's full of nutrition and 那它是就是具体是就是也是会在就是森林里能采得到。
是的。
所以就是很多不同的蘑菇。
对，的量不是很大，但是绝对是珍品。像这毛尖蘑，我们在黑龙江省仅是大兴岭地区才有地球5.1平方公里，毛尖蘑却生长在这里，只有在这里有毛尖蘑。
Okay, this one is definitely a rare because we can only find this type of mushrooms here in Heilongjiang Province. That's like the only spot to find this on Earth.
黑木耳，就黑龙江的黑木耳的产量全球第一。我们每年鲜的这个黑木耳产量是300万吨。
Okay, so 300万。This one is like with the top volume of production in the world in Heilongjiang, and its annual production volume is like 3 billion tons. So it's definitely mass produced, and although I'd say it's quite popular with Chinese cuisine, my family uses it for dinner cooking, and I guess a lot of households in China will use this ingredient. So it's quite popular, but it's also quite nutritious, I'd say. 那最后我们来听 Okay, so finally we're going to see there's like a kitchen in the forest, and we're going to see how are these ingredients being cooked and being processed.
对。
那我们在这儿能尝尝，或者是看到有什么样的？
我们可以先品尝一下我们4款森林茶。
These are 4 types of tea from the forest. And it's definitely a tea culture in China.
5家红袍茶和蒲公英茶4款茶。
这个就是这个茶艺的表演是吧？ What we're seeing now is the tea ceremony. 那这个是哪一种茶？
这是哪一款茶？5家红茶。
I think it's like a black tea， 就是红茶是吧
？5家红茶应该是
红茶。
4-5家茶。4-5家茶它好在哪儿？它具有。
它是
唯一一款可以睡觉之前喝的茶。其他茶呢，一般你喝之前，如果你要喝它，容易失眠，只有喝它才能助眠。
Okay, we're showing you this is a special kind of like black tea, and with an ingredient of I think it's one of the Chinese medicines in it. And usually when you drink tea, it's hard for you to sleep. But with this one, I'm hearing that it actually helps you sleep. So let's give it a go. 它闻着好像和红茶没有什么。It smells just like black tea. I'd say it's. 哦，好像，哎，怎么有点像那种米茶的？
啊，对对对，入口绵圆。
对，因为我说对了。
我想跟你说，我刚才跟您介绍啊，刺五加，黑龙江的刺五加，在全世界的产量第一。黑龙江的野生刺五加蕴藏量全世界第一。我们现在人工栽培量超过120万亩，所以要想喝到好茶，就到黑龙江来。
A lot of messages, but I'll try to summarize. I guess the taste of this black tea reminds me of like the rice tea that we get in Japan, if you can understand what I mean. So it's not that bitter, but it's kind of like mild and rich in the taste, and surprisingly it helps me sleep. So let's see what will happen later tonight, later today, if it's easier for me to have a rest. And also it's the top produced in the world here in Heilongjiang City. So this province is the must-go place for tea lovers.
好，很好，我再请你品尝品尝我们其他的森林食物产品。
好。Okay, now so apart from tea, we're seeing other like cakes and bakeries made from the forest foods here.
可以让我品尝品尝。这不太好拿，是不是？
没关系，我们一会儿因为还要直播嘛，就是给大家看一看吧，就不吃了。哦，有点漏。这个是那个松仁儿的酥，那我们就看这一个啊。So this is like a pastry made from pine nuts. 那它是那个红松子。
红松仁，这里边融入红松仁的一些成分。
好的。所以其实也就是我觉得
价值一下就提升了。
概括起来就是说，其实这些森林的食物，它都是可以用于我们日常的这个是它的原料。Okay, so this pastry is made from this pine nuts, and what the message we're trying to say here is the forest foods are. I guess a better choice for our daily cooking and cuisine.
我们的森林大厨房就是把龙江森林食物9至12品好的食品融入到预制菜当中，预制菜引到食品当中，让我们的森林食品好的生态产品、健康的有机的生态产品进入寻常百姓家。
可以说这个也是咱们官方的一个平台或者一个系统，就是来
通过这预制菜把它变成食品，变成老百姓餐桌上的食品，让更多老百姓享受到森林生态食品的安全健康。
So after all the ingredients that we've seen here, I'm hearing that our guest speaker just introduced to me that it's quite important to develop the prepared foods or like ready-to-go foods, which is quite popular worldwide with these forest foods. It's not only a brand, but it's more like a governmental supported platform that endorsed all the different types of products and brands and to make it more popular with consumers. 好，谢谢宋总给我们的介绍，那我们就接下来去下一站了，谢谢。Okay, wow, so many knowledge of cuisine and I guess like forest and math, of course, and nutrition for me. And I think from the first two stops that we have seen white snow, the economy of winter sports, as well as forest foods. Now we're heading to our next stop. And now we're traveling to, I'd say, the metaverse to meet the avatars of the two mascots of the fair. They're called like Haha and Qiaqia, that's in Chinese. Okay, now we're traveling from this exhibition area to another pavilion. And actually, me and my colleagues, we have this privilege to be here yesterday before the fair officially kicked off. And we talked to the organizers and also the exhibitors here at the fair. And I actually found out that apart from boosting consumption, which we have been talking about a lot about, and this fair also aims to strengthen economic and cultural cooperation with international partners under the Belt and Road Initiative, since this year marks the 10th anniversary of the Belt and Road Initiative. And the organizers also shared with us that The new and revitalized industries, including green food and modern services, accounts for more than 70% of the whole exhibition area. That's actually echoes with the first two stops that we visited today. Also, at the opening ceremony this morning, guest speakers from the Ministry of Commerce, the World Trade Organization, and other important organizations delivered speeches or sent in video messages. And since it's the 10th anniversary of the Belt and Road Initiative this year, we learned that 35 delegations from 26 countries along the Belt and Road have been here and have been invited to attend the fair. Now we can get a sneak peek of, I'd say, many booths for products and gadgets brought by the countries from Belt and Road countries. Just a sneak peek here. And we're seeing purchases and visitors from around the world who have been interested by the exhibition. Okay, now we're heading to our last stop, where we're going to, I'd say, the metaverse and to meet the avatars of the mascots. We also invited a guest speaker, Zhang, Director of Design Department from Harbin, Heilongjiang Culture Media. Okay. I see her already. 小姐姐，来跟我们网友们打个招呼吧。
嗨，大家好，我们是哈哈恰恰 IP 的吉祥物展区。
刚才我们也给大家说，这个就是向着可爱过来了，对吗？是。那我们先给大家介绍一下这两个吉祥物吧。
大家可以看到，我们蓝色的呢是哈哈，咱们紫色的是恰恰。咱们哈哈的外观呢是一个白色的外观，代表着哈尔滨的冰雪，黑龙江的冰雪。我们紫色呢是哈尔滨的市花，丁香花，身披紫色丁香花的外衣就比较可爱嘛。然后蓝色呢，我们的头。
那我们先给大家翻译一下，要不然我们先给大家。Okay, let me introduce in English. What the designer has just told me is this one is called Haha, and this one is Qiaqia. Those are the two mascots of the fair. And Haha is actually inspired by, if you see the snowflake here, by the winter sport economy, which from our first stop today, actually you can know that is a vital industry in the province, so that's its inspiration. Sorry, and Qiaqia is actually inspired by the Harbin city flower. I think it's lilac flower, so that's why its head it's kind of in a flower shape. OK， 好的。
刚才没有讲完，对，然后咱们哈哈的外观呢，就比较酷似咱们索菲亚的建筑嘛，这是咱们索菲亚的尖顶穹顶。
哇。Here is like the dome of the St. Sophia Cathedral, I'd say, in Harbin city. That's why it's got like a round shape of head. 就是它的头圆圆的感觉。
对，特别的 Q 萌。
头圆的。
这是我们
那个就是对吧？That's the cathedral where you can see the resemblance. 就是他们的那个相似。地方，他的头
对，这是他出生的地方。
That if you can see the dome, that's the head of Haha. That's the lilac flowers.
这里是丁香公园，是恰恰出生的地方。哈尔滨的市花嘛。
就是 just in time. 这个 the video is just in time to further explain. Their inspirations. 就这个是设计的灵感哈。
对，这是设计的灵感，包括我们通过哈哈的恰恰设计了许多哈哈恰恰周边，让哈哈恰恰充斥在所有人的不同的生活中，比如说我们的办公啊、学习呀，都可以用到我们哈哈恰恰的周边。现在我跟大家介绍一下。
好，我们先来。So these are all the cultural and creative products based on the two mascots, and it's designed for our daily life and work. Okay, let's hear the details.
这是我们哈哈恰恰的手机壳，大家可以看到
The phone cover.
有不同种类、不同型号的手机壳。看，这是我正在用的手机壳。然后这个是这是恰恰的支架，它可以360度旋转哦。我们可以在吃饭、刷剧的时候都可以用到它。看。
It's like a phone cover with a stand, so that you can browse the internet or social media more easily.
OK， 这是我们的水杯。我们在出去喝水啊，包括我们的旅游过程中，也可以带着我们的哈哈恰恰，就比较便携。然后我们用到了亚克力链子，就比较可爱，不灵不灵的，也是哈尔滨的冰雪元素。
Okay. With this is the water bottle based on the two mascots, and it's actually interesting to know that here this kind of the ring of it, it's inspired by the winter sports economies. Also like snowflakes, it's quite shiny. 就是很不灵不灵的那个。
对，然后大家可以看到哈哈恰恰是2个特别可爱的小孩子，小萌娃。然后这个是我们做的哈哈恰恰小。
其实我一直有个小问题，他们到底是男生还是女生？
是这样的，哈哈是男孩子，然后恰恰是女孩子。
天哪 ！OK，
可爱 ，so cute。
终于明白了，刚才一直不知道应该 his 还是 her。
这也是我忘说了。
I finally got one of my questions solved. That this is actually a boy and that's a girl, so it solves my concerns of using his head and like her head. Like,
yes，
就是终于知道他的头怎么说了啊。所以这个是女孩子，这个是
男孩子然后大家可以看到，哈哈恰恰呢是2个特别可爱的小朋友小萌娃，然后我们对它制作了5种不同款式的棉纸徽章。大家可以看到我身上的徽章，就是我所佩戴的哈哈恰恰的徽章，就非常的可爱。
Because the two mascots are actually also inspired by it's like teenager and they are also being made into one of these badges, and it's kind of like fashion and also fun to wear them.
Yes. 然后这里是我们的哈哈恰恰冰箱贴。它是俄罗斯方块的造型，就趣味性十足嘛。
天哪，这个游戏应该
超可爱。
方块，
俄罗斯方块。
考到我了。
Russia game.
But we can first say like these are magnets based on the mascots, and it's also inspired by the game.
Yes. 包括这个我们贴在冰箱上，可以在家里和自己的孩子做一个亲子互动，让哈哈恰恰走进家里嘛。
So it's for interactions within a household, especially with kids, to make it more fun to play with.
包括为什么我们最后会拼成一个 H 的形状，因为我们是哈恰会，首字母是 H， 包括我们的哈哈是 H， 包括我们的 happen 都是 H， 所以说希望哈哈恰恰可以带领大家走从不同的角度。
You already said the keywords. Happy happen.
整个展馆今天是首次展馆嘛，就特别的火爆。
今天是不是已经就是很多人过来这边打卡？
对，超级多的人来我们这边打卡拍照。
OK， 像现在我们来的还正好是比较人。
对，稍微少一点。然后这是我们的哈哈恰恰小扇子，因为人特别多嘛，所以就，
哎呀。感受到了冰雪的魅力。She's saying that it's been a really busy day since it's the first day of the fair, and also it's the first day for the mascots to meet the visitors. So it's been generating great sales, and also a lot of people just come here to take photos with them. 好的，那我们接下来也到这边看看，这边有很多那种互动的展区，是不是？
对，然后没有说完，这个是我们的旅行箱，我们可以带着哈哈恰恰一起去旅行。然后这个
suitcase。
对，然后这是我们的 T 恤衫，我们可以通过自己 DIY 去印上的一个 T 恤，比如说这件 T 恤，我们可以选择一些包括我们的蓝色的辅料，我们的一些熨烫的贴画，我们去自己在那边可以自己动手 DIY 做一个 T 恤。我身上的这件也是哦，
你自己做的？
对，包括我选了一个特别可爱的 slogan， 比如说因为我工作很繁忙嘛，就比如说今天阳光明媚，可我人在工位。
太逗了，这个。 就是like here you can actually make one of those T-shirts like this. DIY one T-shirt at this booth, and you can choose different accessories where we are seeing right here, like different badges and also stickers at here, so should be quite fun. 这应该就很多人来这边印那个，
很多人来打卡去做这个 T 恤衫儿，包括我们还可以印一些帆布袋子呀，都是可以在这里面进行的。然后这里面就是我们这些辅料，比如说我们的小花啊，紫色的这种就很可爱，还有我们的毛绒玩具啊这种，包括我们的小夹子，这种小夹子可以用在我们的办公啊、生活中都是可以的。然后这里有不同的哈哈恰恰的烫画，可以供大家的选择哦。
So apart from this DIY zone, apart from T-shirts, we can also print like canvas bags with all the accessories here.
那是我们的哈哈恰恰的抱枕，可以让
so like cushions.
走入到生活中不同的角度吧。然后大家可以看到大屏幕上是我们的哈哈恰恰打卡我们的哈尔滨市博物馆，让我们哈哈恰恰成为整个哈尔滨的一个代言人哦。他打卡的博物馆嘛，
可以是说了是吧？未来可能是城市的那个。
对，因为可以让哈哈恰恰成为一个我们整个的一个形象代言人。
What we're seeing now is the two mascots are visiting like the city's museum, or maybe in future they will be representing the city.
然后这里是我们的体验专区，我们刻了不同的哈哈恰恰的印章，可以供大家去体验打卡。来，亲爱的，
我们可以试一试。
对，这是我们哈哈恰恰的明信片，你可以在这里试一下不同颜色的。
These are like postcards.
你可以选择喜欢的颜色，包括喜欢的图案，比如说这个是你好啊，这个是送你一朵小花花。这个就是 OK， 这个是可爱的造型对，你都可以试一试。
我们也这个吧，比心吧，比心吧，
对，我们可以
比心吧。
然后印在这里。
Let me chop one. Hi. 哎呀，好可爱！
打卡哈尔滨哈恰会的一个小小的证明，可以把它带走。
This is like a certificate for me to be here. You can see like Haha, this mascot is giving me like heart from here. Oh, so cute. And 我们看在这儿还看到了一个，因为刚刚说他们去了博物馆嘛，这个地图也是一个就是其他的一些可能文创的产品，是吧？
对。
OK， 我们最后就是想问一问，因为知道我们这个团队肯定特别年轻吧，然后作为年轻的设计师，当时在做这个设计的时候，是不是也有很多小故事？
是因为我们是属于二创团队嘛，我们在接到第一稿的时候，我们通过想到把这个周边扩展一下，让它更具有流通性、更广泛性、更具有传播性。因为我们团队比较年轻嘛，所以说我们想把它做得更潮流化一点、更年轻化一点、更 fashion 一点。然后我们就汲取了很多现在，因为我们很喜欢手办啊、泡马特呀，很多东西，就希望它做，比如说我们应用范围一定是要广嘛。再一个，这个东西做出来是我们要喜欢的东西，所以说我们经过了不同时间、不同层次的打磨，历时大约8个月之久，哈哈恰恰终于问世了。
So what I'm asking is, I know it's definitely going to be a very young team with the designers to design all these cultural and creative products. And is there any memorable stories during the creation process of them? And I get the answer from the designer that it actually took them 8 months after different trials to reach the final products. And it's inspired by all the like fashionable toys that they love. So you can see it's quite popular among young people and young consumers.
对。然后这边是我们的哈哈恰恰数字人的一个展区，我们希望哈哈恰恰更潮流化、更数字化一点，跟时代接轨。因为最近比较流行元宇宙、元数据嘛，然后我们可以问哈哈恰恰不同的问题。我们以哈哈为例吧。
好，那你来给我们演示啊，因为刚才我们也给大家预告。So this is the metaverse that we're say
好吧，
就可以。
问题吗？
好。
哈尔滨有什么美食？
稍等一下啊。
Okay, this is like what we have kind of like highlighted it's kind of like avatars for the mascots that you are seeing here, and these screens can allow visitors to interact with the mascots and also ask them questions concerning the fair or the tourism attractions in Harbin City.
因为哈尔滨咱们今天哈恰会是第一天开馆嘛，然后我们迎来了史上的这种人员上的火爆，所以说咱们的网络可能会有一点小小的延迟。
理解。所以就是大家可以来这边，算是一个就是信息的一个。
对。
OK。
哈哈，哈尔滨有什么美食？
在思考，He's thinking。
让他想一会儿。
好。I also see that there is like a photo spot there。在我那块看到一个打卡照，要不我们拿着这个明信片，然后也和吉祥物拍个照吧，我们一起。看那边 ，It's over there, I think。我们这样子吧。好。好，因为这个，哎，看不到，看不到了。Are not seeing。哦，这样。OK。1, 2, 3。好的。太好了，谢谢你的介绍，然后也认识了2个很可爱的那个吉祥物，对吧？ Take a photo with me。好的，谢谢，到时候就大家可能都会来，对，welcome to take a photo with the mascots. And here actually kind of wrapped up our live stream today that we're seeing winter sport economy, also forest foods, and also get a bit of interaction with the mascots, Haha and Qiaqia. Also we had this topped postcards, and actually this fair runs until June the 19th, so you have quite some time to be here, to visit the city, and also to check out all the products and gadgets for yourself. And please stay tuned to CGTN, as me and my colleagues will be reporting more live from the fair. So feel free to check out our website and also our apps, our social media platforms. And that's all for today's live stream. Tell us about your comment or like or share our link, and thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time in the live stream. So bye for now.